Eurobeat Vtuber. Hello, Destiny. Hello, Alma. Hello, Kami Kitty. Hello. Come on in. I take it that y'all can hear me. All right. Yeah, let's see an emote in chat if you can hear me. Good. All right. But can you see me? If you can, then, well, I'm a little worried because I'm not on screen yet. But let's fix that right about... waiting a little bit for dramatic emphasis. Where's the window that I need for it? Now. Hello, everybody. It is so good to see you here. I'm very... I think I got the lighting a little borked. Hang on a sec. What do I gotta do? Not like that. Maybe the brightness a little bit down. There we go. A little bit better. Hello, Kami Kitty. Yes, the Eurobeat waifu is here to stay. How are you doing? How is everybody? And most importantly, were you there for the new remix? Have you heard it yet? Have you? Have you? You were there, Destiny. I saw you there. Thank you so much for popping in. It was good. It was so good to see you in chat, too. I haven't yet. I'm such... Aw. Well, no worries. I have an idea for a bit of a field trip, as it were. If I can scale back just a smidge. By the way, I found out a way around Twitch integrated throwing system, the way that it was working. This should... Well, never mind. No way! I thought I had it fixed and everything. Oh no. Okay. What in the world? Where'd it go? I had to like... Okay, hold on. How in the world did it get scooch all the way? Okay. Okay, hold on now. Hang on. What's up with this? Hang on, I will reveal what's up with that in a second. Okay, so this was supposed to make it all better. See, you zoom in, it's to scale. You zoom out, it's to scale. What the fresh hell happened earlier? What was that? Okay, that's a little better. But that's what it had like before. I don't get it. Yeah. I think I might have just been harassed by my own equipment, by my own, like, streaming technology. Wow! That was unacceptable. I'm very sorry. That was not supposed to happen. Ah, there we go. Thank you for the head pats. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I'm a little bit, worried. What I might do... Really? Why did it just undo? This software is testing my patience. There we go. Anyhow, oh, thank you. I'm glad that you think so. With that squared away, I think we are almost ready to grab a window and take a quick look at a video that we've just recently put out. Okay. Boop. What? Nope, come on now. All right. we're gonna watch it together. And then if you want to watch it on your own, here's the link, which I will pin. Okay, with that in mind, we're gonna capture the window for, where is it, where is it, where is it, where is it? There it is. We're gonna capture that window. I'm gonna shrink myself down real quick, join you over here, and we'll watch it together. Can I do this? Yeah, let's do that. Hello, Maury Mouse. For those who didn't see it earlier, I'm doing another airing of it here. I love how this turned out. I'm very proud of this remix, not gonna lie. Not that it's perfect. There's definitely some things that I look back, it's like, ooh, I should have fixed that, but... Pixie! Aw, thank you. Oh, why, lonely, lonely. Say, more. Is the volume low? The volume's fine. All right. And for the rest, I recommend that you catch it on YouTube. The link is in chat, and I believe it is pinned. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy with it. Let's close that. And let's get the instrumentals going again. All right. Let me become the center of your attention again. All right. We still being sussy? No, we're good. Okay. But yeah, I'm so proud of how it turned out. How y'all doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day, a truly fantastic day. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me what's going on in your mind and your hearts. Oh, you gotta be paranoid? What do you mean paranoid? How to get... Aw, I'm happy that you're here. I am having a very good day, all things considered. Paranoid comment was about this... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that caught me off guard, not gonna lie. It's not very often that I am, I don't often get that kind of contact on stream, let alone without some sort of warning, let alone permission. That's a very large hand. Thank you, though. Thank you for that, Bats. Might scooch down just a smidge. Show you a little more of my body. Let me try that again, actually. I want to see where it lands. It's a little high now. It's not perfect, but I think it's better. Oh, huh. Maybe if I scooch it down just a smidge. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. And things are good, just waiting for date night tonight where me and the spouse shall battle tournament bracket style for the hottest game girl. Interesting, that actually sounds fantastic. And hello, 8-bit gentlemen, good to see you. Oh, I forgot about the reverb, thank you. My forgetful self forgets a lot of that kind of thing. By the way, before I forget, since last we caught up, we have follows from Maxi 1269 CDQ, nice, and Chabure for Nick. And then Venice _140. Can we get some love in the chat for our new follows and subs? How are y'all doing? How are you? Love the reverb. It's like Audie is the voice in the back of my head. Is that right? Does it sound like a voice in the back of your head? Shoddy like a melody in my head. I never did listen to that song much, and I'm regretting it because it sounded like it was a lot of fun. Oddies like I wouldn't have even thought of that. Oddies like a melody in my head. And Vieira with that wink request. How could I say no, baby? Are you ready? And there you have it. How you doing? Oh my gosh, my aww. I love that you like it. Honestly, like, that's been one of my favorite changes from when I was just doing regular streams to now. Like, I don't know, there's something fun about winking at you and being cutesy and such. Art update on the shading, but shading is scaring me, so I'm trying to find a good resource so I can do it. No worries. Honestly, whatever you end up doing, I will very likely be very happy. Just because, like, I'm just glad that you're making something. Yeah, I am not exceptionally picky. I love that people make art for me, period. That is not gonna, like, I don't have, I'm just glad that you're making something at all. What is that? Oh, it's a blur. Okay, so we turn that off. Oh, that's not too bad. A little bit of structure. What's this? Chroma key? No, we're not doing chroma key. I might do, yeah, a little brighter. And then, nope, not that much. We go a little more like that. Saturation, no, should we keep that fine? Brightness, this is fine. Sifting through CSS codes, sobbing in aesthetic desires. I like surfing walking around for 4 days, but that walking was done in Paris, so it's worth, no kidding. So, So TwitchCon Paris was too long ago for it to have been that. So might I ask what you were up to in Paris, or is it too personal? Art is great. It's all about having fun. It doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah. Thanks for the hype chat. I get super nervous because I know my shading needs improvement. Well, yeah, everyone needs to work on everything forever. The key is, like, you're working on it now. And that is the important thing. There's something to be said, not just for knowing where you want to go, but where you are now. Hello, General Kai. Let me wave at you real quick. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic afternoon. Just like I am. Yeah. Touristy tour, meeting, and more personal things. I see. They love you. Aw, thank you, Desi. Also, it matters to compare yourself to yourself. Don't get discouraged by looking at others. I agree with that to a degree. I will say this. I learned a lot from trying to emulate what I liked about other work. But there comes a point where, how do I say, judging your own work for not being someone else's is where it becomes tricky. Like, I wanted to sound like ABC or DJ Command, like that kind of sound. And I didn't for a while. But I liked what else I was doing, the ways where I was failing, the ways that I was doing something else that was a bit more interesting, yeah? And eventually it's like, okay, so what can I do to get that sound or that part? What am I doing right that I like about what I'm doing, you know? We just kind of stumbled into the Tour de France. Did you now? Is that right? I forgot to do my warm-ups again, darn it. All right, well, I have a pineapple juice, which should be a nice buffer today. Agree with that too. Take what you like from the people that you admire. Inspiration is, yeah, well, inspiration is one thing. Just do not mistake inspiration with, like, spreading yourself over the coals for not being them, you know? I am not Dave Rogers. I am not Stefano Castagna. I am not Brat Sinclair. I am not Clara Moroni. And that's wonderful. I'm not on their level. I don't have their experience, but I do have something that I think makes my work good. I disagree, Maury. I think my work is different, and that makes it wonderful. It is uniquely my own. In the same way that those who set the foundations before me have their own wonderful flares, have their own wonderful things about how they do things, you know? I don't know. I feel like in the Eurobeat world, I'm not sure how it is in the visual arts world. I majored in it and then left. But I find that in the Eurobeat world, there is very little reason for that we must compete. I feel like things can coexist. I'm gonna do a chroma key real quick and see if this does anything for me. Balance, we're gonna, that's not what I want. We're gonna do a deep blue. line all the way down. Right. Well, I don't want... Right about there. And, nope. There we go. Should be a little better. Yeah, because there's like a blue around me that I didn't much care for. Now it's good. I love your summit. I love the others. Exactly. If that right there is exactly what I want. Like, that is what I want for people that are fans of my work. Like, yeah, I really like other stuff too. Hello, Joga Boogie. Good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing very, very well today. I'm an art minor education major, but taking a lot of art classes next semester, so I'm nervous about getting mad at myself for not being better. I should try to keep y'all's helpful advice in mind. So, Destiny, it's interesting that we caught up around about when I was playing Celeste. Because I feel like with creativity, with artwork, yeah, it's important to keep your eye on the top of the mountain, but every once in a while, take a look at where you just came from. Take a look at where you've been, how far you've come, the progress that you've made. I think that allows you to put some perspective to your work and your progress in a way that I think is very healthy. That's my take on it anyway. There are still things that I want to work on with my own stuff, but I love how far I've come musically. And the things that I've learned about like the objective side of things, mixing, mastering, production, as well as gaining back some of the things that I valued from the more subjective things like creativity, the way that I compose, the way that I sound, you know, on a deeper level than just, oh, these frequencies, this, that, whatever. Aww. Well, don't cry, but we're glad you're here. We are always glad you're here. Always remember to be kind to yourself. Honestly, yeah. I don't know. It's the thing for me, like, with how we run this community, like, the moderation team and myself, we could be so many things. I could take this on so many angles. I've even joked about, like, the kind of VTuber that I would be if I was not doing, like, the Eurobeat, just myself, but VTuber. About to sneeze. I'm gonna mute. Hold on, so I don't end up on a VTuber sneeze compilation. Wait, is it still gonna do? Nope. All right, I'm gonna assume that nope. Come on now. Make up your mind. Okay, I think that did it. All right, thank you. I only did the one. Wait, did it come through? Please tell me you didn't hear it. I actually, you know what? I'd make that joke, but I don't know if I qualify for like, I don't know if I count for like being big enough for folks to be like, oh, that one's going right in the compilation. I'll think of the head pats. That is a very large hand that missed, but that is okay. The intention counts. You know what? Yeah, I might scooch that a smidge. All right. Okay. That's not what I need. I think we need this. What if I do 0? Boom. That's a little better. Okay. Oh, I see. Thank you. I might bring it down just a smidge so the actual like hand comes down properly. That's totally fair. What were we on about? Head pats, sneezing. Right. I don't think I'm on that point where people are like looking to me for like sneeze content or feet. Watch this be the one stream that my parents actually pop into and just like, hi, Jessa, what's going on? Oh, what is our daughter doing on Twitch? But yeah, no, I don't think I'm at that point where it's like, where people are visiting the stream just for that kind of thing. I feel like the mood of my stream is always like, yeah, you know, spicy stuff is great and all, but you ever get that Eurobeat breast just right? Yeah. There's so much to learning. Mixing, it's almost intimidating. Honestly, one of the things that I've learned about mixing, as someone who doesn't know everything there is to know, right? There's a certain amount of... Hold that thought. Cedric Lewis, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I'm Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. Mark has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, Linus, Tech Tips, and Hyundai. Great to have you here. What was I on about? Oh, right. The mood of the stream is always like, yeah, spicy stuff is great and all, but you ever get the Eurobeat brass just right? Um, I think I was talking about something before that. A little dance. But yeah, I gotta go back and forth. It's one of my favorite things about a live 2D avatar is like back and forth, back and forth. It's the VTuber dance, just or what's that? What's that gif of like Korone and Okayu just going back and forth? I love how it makes me blink whenever I go back and forth. I might deactivate that. It literally knows my head is up there! It literally knows! It knows better! I hate this. Stop! Oh. Okay, hold on. We're gonna adjust the chest. Chest more like right there. That's not how that works. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's very much not your fault. That's on this. Yeah. It's true. I can't make that joke. This is 18 plus and I'm still not gonna make the joke. Nope, 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 nope. I must show restraint. Oh gosh. If it does that again, I may need to do something about it because that's not good. I don't know, like at least it makes well, yeah, because like what else am I supposed to do? I wish that okay, you know what I need to do? I need to find a way to like get headpats to work just in VTube Studio as opposed to in Twitch integrated throwing system, because then it'll just spawn on my head. Maybe I could just make it a toggle. Actually, there's something to that. How am I doing today? I am doing very well, Approximate. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Samurai Caveman, hello, hello. Long time, why 18 plus? But there we go. It learned. And let's talk about that. So earlier this week, we had to make a rough decision. I'm actually going to pause the music real quick so I can focus on that. So I had been considering making streams and the Discord server 18 plus for some time now. Not because I didn't want to like keep supporting the like fans that have been supporting me, but because it's been getting harder for the moderators to moderate because we've had to dodge around landmines and just like the way that we moderated had to do with if you broke a rule, you were out. And we had people being very immature in the server and not as much here on Twitch, but a bit more on the server. It got to a point where one of the members was so disrespectful to myself, to the moderators, that we decided enough is enough. We decided that we need to make things easier for the moderation team to do their job. We need to make it simpler.
Nobody would be crazy enough to build a boat out of glass.
Oh. Okay. Thank you, a random guy. We did that though. We banned a guy. And we decided that it was time to simplify the process of moderating for myself and for the moderators. It was just time for no, I did not get banned. Not today. Doing well, it's a very hot day today. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it cools down. Excuse me. We just kind of decided I'm starting to make those kinds of jokes and I'm starting to get to a point where we don't want to have to babysit anymore. We don't want to worry about certain things. I forgot to say hi. I'm sorry, Big Yoshi. I must have blanked on that. Hello. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. I may forget from time to time, Big Yoshi Mario. My brain is liable to doing that kind of thing. I hope that you'll forgive the occasional forgetfulness. But yeah, it was just time. I need to be able to crack certain jokes and um, to be a little bit more open. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be foul or profane or explicit. I'm not going to suddenly start streaming as if I need to be on a different platform. Instead, it's just we're putting up a gate. We're not putting up a purge. We're putting up a gate. Thought you were gonna say crack some eggs. No, mine's already cracked. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Where's the button? I need it. There it is. But yeah, no, it's one of those things where like we are just tired. It's time. The system that we have is to this effect. If we discover, if the information is provided that someone is not of age, we permanently ban. We ask, behave maturely. Be mindful and respectful and responsible. Behave like a grown-up. I'll actually say a little bit more than what was planned. Every once in a while, I did evaluate going completely 18 plus, like 18 as in we would need to, like, I contemplated going that far. Not because the content I was going to make was going to change, but just to simplify even further. But I've had enough community members impart to me that the oddities community is important. That this was a place for self-discovery, for community, for support. And I do not want to intrude on that too much. So if the community continues to behave properly and maturely and handle this like adults, then I think we'll keep things as they are. If not, if we find that things are impossible to manage or that maturity simply isn't coming in, I may review the idea of going entirely 100% no, like we have to implement some sort of verification system or something. But at that point there would be, but we're not there. I feel like people have respected the changes really well. I'm gonna put the music back on. It got so grim. Sorry. People have been very respectful and positive about the gate, as it were. And if I did, for some reason, start pushing into more mature content, if I did start pushing into things that were more profane or sexual for whatever reason, then yeah, we'd have that conversation. We'd be like, all right, it's time. Sadly, sometimes people who are 18 plus can be jerks as well. I dropped frames for a second. Yeah, the last person on my, Okay, am I still here? I'm still here. So yeah, the person that gave us the most trouble recently was 18. In fact, the very last post was like, well, for being 18, I sure do behave like a kid, which might have spurred me into basically responding with, it shows, we're done. It's not about good moderation. It's about the Mets score a home run, baby, the Mets. I did hit a home run though. We did knock that one out of the park. It could have been a lot worse. Yeah, it definitely could have been a lot worse. And that's the thing. It's a hard line. It's a hard line to balance, because look, this is the first time in like 16 years that I've started pushing into content that was not purely making Eurobeat. How many of you, like, I know Pixie was there for it. I know some of the mods were here. How many of you here were around from before I even started VTubing? Like, even before I came out. We can talk about this. I'm wearing a trans flag, for goodness sake. But yeah, like, some of you might remember that my content was just, oops, all Eurobeat. Oops, there's that. Suddenly I've been here for a week. Destiny, I am so glad that you're here. You've only been here for a week, and you've been wonderful. This is the first of several weeks, hopefully. Like, you are welcome and appreciated. This is not to shame anyone who's new here, for the record. Like, this is not me going like, oh, you should be here longer or something. This is more just like to illustrate how things have changed for me since I started VTubing, since I started streaming. It's weird to be doing personality content. I'll put it that way. If we want to put it sort of clinically, if you will. It's complicated because when it was just about music, I could mostly just be like, all right, all ages, except for I'd put up a song or two where it's like, okay, this one might be a little spicy. Like, I don't know if well, I didn't personally release Worldly Spirits. That was for A1. I mean, it's not explicit either. But it's one of those things where, like, I don't know if I would probably do it the same way that I did back then. So there's all these considerations, all these little things that I didn't think about before. Even having conversations like this is something that I hope that I carried over from those days where it's like, hey, the process of creating content, trademark, copyright, registered, conversations apply, is weird. And I'm figuring that out. So, I don't know. Weird world to be in. I hope that sharing that with you all offers some, like, light into how it all works and, like, what a sort of... Okay, this is going to sound really full of myself. Please bear with me. Like, how a regular person would handle it. Because you got to make some decisions that not everyone will see why or how right away, you know? Things that we can't always talk about directly. And, it's not that I don't want to... okay. Even just talking about it like this feels meta in a weird way, and I don't want to sound too full of myself, if that makes sense. I'm still trying to find the words. I wouldn't even call it celebrity status. I would say, like, content status is difficult because people view it in a very different perspective. It's something that kind of gets in the way of, like, once people start streaming and it starts really taking off for them, I feel like a lot of their friends still see them much the same way because they know the person. But folks who come in and, like, we've only met this way, you know me a certain way, and certainly not too far off from how I present myself to other people, but it's different. There's a different frame of reference, you know? It feels very different. So, I'm trying to make the right decisions. I'm trying to do well by everybody. I always have, but it's definitely unique territory. They know my character, yeah, to a degree. The thing is, like, I'm trying to make my character as a VTuber not too far from my character as a person. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of, like, lore-heavy VTubers versus, like, heavily characterized VTubers versus, like, very much just being themselves VTubers. And I worry that even in just saying that, it sounds like I'm saying one or another is better or worse. You know? I don't know. This is weird stuff. Being a VTuber is weird. I don't know. 3-4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, I was barely making Eurobeat. I'm like, what's up, everybody? This is Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. I'm gonna put a brass right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. This isn't boring in the slightest. And now I'm on here, like, going, ada. Oh my, good chat. Good boy, good girl. Stuff like that. Like, it's such a different thing, and I love this for me. But it's also like, how far is too far? Have I made a bad joke? Have I done something, too far? Free ada. Exactly. I take care of you. I take good care of you. Hang on, I'm gonna take a quick sip before I forget other things. And that's the thing. I get to be more myself to you all. And I love that. But it's also like, that comes with responsibility. Aw, Vieira, that is so cute. What the heck? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, back when okay. I remember right when I was starting to make the shift into, like, streaming as a woman. Streaming, like, not the way that people expected of me. I knew that people would... Hello, Tito Sound. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. I knew that people would have expectations. Or that people would see what I'm doing and criticize it. I remember... I remember back then it's like, oh no, I'm not going to change the logo. I'm not going to change how I sound. I'm not going to suddenly start doing ada-adas on stream or whatever. And I didn't do it suddenly. I did it gradually. But still, yeah, exactly. As a public figure, that's the thing. Like, being a public figure is weird. I don't, 0 out of 10 would not recommend, well, not 0 out of 10, but, it's weird stuff. Yeah, it's a lot more relieving, and I'm enjoying the kind of content I'm doing more. Don't get me wrong, Eurobeat will always be the core of what I do. And if I had to cut any content that I stream, Eurobeat would be like the last. Like, that is something that I will always, always do. As much as I can do it, like, reasonably. But it's just been nice to open myself up a little bit more, to be me a little bit more around you. And who would have thought? Turns out that letting myself be all girly and such around you was actually really great and nice, and I like this for me. And let's do this like a lot all the time, please. Can't have the Odyssey without the Eurobeat. Exactly. Before I was a VTuber, before I was a streamer, I was a musician, and always will be. Like, it is, I will say though, VTubing specifically has taken off for me in a way that I did not expect. I didn't expect to resonate with it so quickly. I remember, like, some of you might have been there for some of those early streams. It was like, I'm kind of figuring it out, you know? Like, where I was kind of playing with some of the, with like, avatars that I would buy from Etsy or Booth or something. Why did I say that all weird? Booth. And it worked a trick. You know, it worked really well. Really appreciate you, but I don't like the idea of overstepping and behaving parasocially. It's fun to hang out with you and talk in the chat. Hello, Blue Intellect. Good to see you. Booth. And I mean, I like that we can, thank you for the head pads. I like that we can have that conversation though. Like, if I didn't want a certain kind of attention, I would not have brought it forward. I would not allow for certain things to be there. I would not make an ada-ada redemption a thing. I wouldn't have even played with... There was a brief time early in my VTubing career where I had a good, like, where I would call you a good your noun here, like a good, like good boy, good girl, etc. And I took that off because it was a little too far. Praise can lead into certain territory that, when phrased the way that it was presented to me, it's like, yeah, that's a little unacceptable. So I'm trying to be a little bit careful. And like, that's the way where I had to be careful with it. But I like that people, I don't know, I like the way that people are interacting with me lately. The way that I've heard it, people have been very good with being down bad and not being down atrocious. There was one person in chat though that was about like, with this song we're gonna drift into our marriage. It's like, huh? I say this in response, not in chat, but just to the concept. As someone who has often lately imagined herself in a wedding dress a lot more often. Bruh. Previous, thank you. But yeah, it's like that's a level of down atrocious. Wanted wedding just Sure. I would not say no. Uh, yeah, that would be lovely. Yes, please. Anyhow, yeah, right. So the thing was, like, that comment in the video was a little bit uncolored. That's being down atrocious. Ironically, it wouldn't be the first time that I was drawn in a wedding dress. Like the very first version of myself, like the version 1.0, the artist who made the emotes here drew me getting married to a can of Red Bull. And at the time, it's like, haha, wedding dress picture, haha, funny, woohoo. And now it's like the idea of that. Now it's like, it's not the worst idea. I don't dislike that. How do y'all put up with the subject matter whiplash that I put you through? Are y'all doing okay? I feel like I just go off on the weirdest. Thank you for that, Bats. I go off on the weirdest tangents. I hope y'all are still doing all right with it. Like, how do I say? Pretty relatable. Yeah. I don't know. You know what it is? Considering I'll be wearing a wedding dress myself in October. Yay! Enjoying every second. This is amazing. We're doing good. Wedding dresses are amazing, and I'd love to wear one too. So yeah, honestly, like, okay. You know what it was? It was going out to see the Barbie movie and wearing basically a prom dress. Hello, Dart Runner. Good to see you. Thank you for the banana. Zoomer attention span is still holding up. Good. It's weird. I am technically a millennial, but lately I have the attention span of not. Yeah, exactly. Just this. I don't know. You know what? If I was not a Eurobeat musician, like, if I was not a producer, VTuber, all this kind of stuff, any job where I would just be put in, like, very poofy dresses and told to pose is, like, really, really high on that list. That would be lovely. Yeah, yes. Drip chasing keeps you young. Yeah, honestly. A dress with steel was $300 and perfectly my style with fancy sleeves. Oh, gosh. Yes. Just... Why is, yeah. I may have volunteered too much information. Thank you for the head pads. Just thank you for the jail. This is okay. Yeah. Fairy tale princess wedding dress model sense. Okay. Goodbye, friends. I am gone. All right, fair enough. There. Into the Odyssey. Yeah, I see what you did there. Actually, wait. Dun. Thighs? Yeah, I got thighs. Here, let me... how many of you haven't seen the swimsuit? Actually, some of you have only been here for a few days, huh? I mean, it's just a beach. It's just a swimsuit. I'm good. And I think I'm wearing... yeah, I'm wearing shoes, so I should be good. Yeah. I imagine you don't mind seeing it again, Big Yoshi Mario. That's fair. It's a cute swimsuit. Didn't know it was a swimsuit before you zoomed out earlier to watch the new YouTube video. Yeah. Well, technically, it's supposed to be, what's actually supposed to... what it's supposed to be is, it's actually like a bunny outfit. But I found that if you get rid of the bunny stuff and you get rid of the skirt and the tights, it's just a swimsuit. You know, pyong. Thank you for giving me convenience. Listen, if it means fan art, I'm not gonna stop. Look, unless you are drawing me doing something unacceptable with, like, someone else, if you're drawing fan art of me, or, like, if you're gonna ask if you can make fan art of me, the answer will always be yes, please, immediately, whatever you need. Just like, I'm just happy people want to make things. I before I say anything else, I'm gonna check in again. Why am I so scattered today? What's going on? I just need reference pics and you give me great opportunities. Yay! Would it be too much to draw you with Showtime sometime in the future to jump scare him? That's not, well, depends on, draw me with Showtime. Draw me, like, if it's PG-13 or below, then you're good. You're set. I will say with other people, as friends, then we're good. Yep, nail it. Absolutely perfect. Yep. Audie playing the synth in a pool in her swimsuit. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like, I just, I was not aware of that, so. Got y'all flustered about wedding dresses scattered. Yeah, my brain is still in pieces because of that idea. I am so sorry, Alma. I'll drop it. I'll drop it there. But yeah, no, like, sweet, positive, like, drawings with friends. Always. If the other subject is down, I'm super down. If there's doubt, ask. Hang on a sec. Quick sippies. So here's the thing. I would recommend that just, this is a general policy, by the way. If you have concerns or worries about a certain kind of fan art, ask me. I would say generally, if the venue is like, I'll put it this way. There is such art that people would not expect of me out there. It's not public. Better not be, damn. But that is not a zero existence thing, you know? I like to wear prom dresses too. Didn't get to do that back in the day. Yes. Jesse, super recommend it. Find a really nice, like, poofy dress. Get it, wear it, easy as. Don't even need an occasion. Actually, Barbie movie. That's your occasion. You are getting dressed in your Barbie best. It doesn't even need to be pink. Just femme. I mean, pink works best, but, like, come on. I am also about poofy dresses. Not gonna lie, that's one thing about idols that I would like to borrow from what they do, because, like, you know, they're performing on stage. I already do that. I like that. Performing in, like, really cute outfits. That's yes, please. They're making Barbie movie ice creams now. Well, what do the ice creams look like? I mean, other than pink. Wait. Is it the letter B? Like, okay, you know those character ice creams with, like, the gumball eyes? Is it just, like, a letter B, like, printed in that? Actually, that's not too bad of an idea. Let's see. I know they have something at Cold Stone. I still need to check it out, though. What kind of... Yeah. Close that. And, white chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry was literally just the normal oval shape. That's fair. That's fine. I haven't had ice cream in a little bit. I have, like, popsicles, but I don't have ice cream. And as much as I'd like to have it again sometime soon, I feel like if I have it in my house, I'll have too much of it. And don't get me wrong, this is not a recommendation for anyone. I am trying to eat a little bit healthier. If it's in the house, then I'll eat it. And if it's not, then I won't, you know, for the most part. So if I stock my my fridge with popsicles and, like, fruit bars, thank you, Millennia and Tares. You were here earlier. I'm sorry, I don't think I said hi to you properly. I'm sorry. Hello, Millennia and Tares. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Right. So if I have, like, fruit bars and popsicles and that kind of thing, then I'll have those, which is a cold snack that you can enjoy on a hot day, and it works out fine. Right now, having ice cream in my house would be antithetical for something that I've been Well, I'd say I'm working towards it, but the last couple days I've kind of been slacking. I didn't do my ring fit today. Or yesterday. I did the day before, though. Gosh, why is finding words weird today? I think my brain's been a little bit more scattered just in general lately. Thank you for the head pats. Yay! I think my brain's been a little bit more scattered lately, if only because, hey, another K-pop song that I remixed. I've had more going on than I've been letting on. As I've mentioned before. Have I mentioned what I plan to do in early September, by the way? I can't remember what's happening in September. Just kidding. It is, but it's no longer pursuing, it's no longer going where it's going, or it was going. So, in the first week of September, I plan at sort of the tentative space for a week-long vacation. I could stand a few days to not stream. I may still have to work. I may still have to make stuff and do things like that, but I haven't taken a week off in some time. Like, not intentionally. But I remember that some of the most restorative times in my life were when I took a week off. And I haven't really taken a vacation. I've done work things, usually the things that I've attended, even stuff that I thought would be vacation-like, ended up becoming a very important business situation. Just the kind of things that went on at Anime Expo were super fun and lovely and busy. And it's not to say that everything that happened at AX was some business decision, but yeah, I think that's it, Jesse. I've been... I can tell something's off when I don't know when to stop. I told you all that I started putting myself back on a schedule again. Part of why is I realized that I was trying to work after hours, like till like 9:30 p.m. And that's fine. Having a full day is not a bad thing, but even like agency VTubers have time to stop and do other things. Not every waking minute is dedicated to stream. Sure, a lot of that time is, but there's got to be moments to take care of your apartment, to exercise, to meet other human beings, and I haven't been good at that. And I can't really stop in August because, for one, I need to make ends meet. I need to work and make money. Two, that is my birth month, and I have plans for that. And there are a couple other things. So if I can get through August, then I plan to take a week off in September. Another reason that I'm choosing September is it is the only month so far up to like October where I do not have some amount of convention planned. Like, since December, possibly even before that, I've had at least one major event per month. I mean, it's like, there's nothing really specific about it, Big Yoshi. It's just like, that's the month that contains my birthday. That's all there is to it. I don't necessarily celebrate birth month as like a thing, as like a concept. It's just a point of reference. No worries, Destiny. I'm talking about how in September I may take a week off. I may take a week off to just do my own thing. Restore a little bit, rest. Celebrate birthday without giving the day away. Yeah. And the thing is, like, with birthday stuff, there is information about that out there. That is something that the internet has, but I don't need to call attention to the exact day, you know? We'll celebrate it when we celebrate it, you know? And I'm still figuring out some of the nuts and bolts of how it'll go. Take care of yourself. I'll be in school at that point anyway, so school will sadly keep me busy. No worries. As long as you as long as you still show up in the community, we'd love to, like, that'll work, Destiny. You're always welcome here in chat or in the Discord server. I gotta stretch real quick. Yeah, okay. Might as well sit up properly while I'm at it. But yeah, I've been working on taking better care of myself again. Because things are shaping up in truly beautiful ways. And if I can keep up with it, then you're going to be seeing me around a lot more often. But I need to get through it. I need to be healthy about it. The good news is, Tessa, my manager, has been extremely healthy. Like, she is more likely to tell me to take a break than she is to tell me to grind through something or, oh, it's got to get done by this day kind of thing. Yeah. So, just part of that, part of self-care. Excuse me. Before I go on, I've been streaming for about an hour. How's everyone doing, by the way? How y'all doing? I've been thinking to myself, you fill out the hollow. We both know that I'm still living, and we both know that your heart's still in it. Still in it. This is one of the few Eurobeat songs that I made with, like, a cymatics a cappella. Hydrate. That I could stand it. I'm gonna do the water as opposed to the other stuff. Oh, that's good. Okay. Okie dokie. Sipping on Gatorade, right. Boop. Honestly, numbering episodes in a website system, and it is killing any remaining brain cells that exist. A bit tired. Do I have any hyperfixations? Well, as a hobby, not Eurobeat related. Not lately. I used to have them a lot more often, but I don't know. They're all kind of Eurobeat related or related to, like, streaming. I think that's the other thing. Like, I haven't been in not getting out, in not leaving my apartment very much, in all that. I've kind of reduced myself to a lot of like a few subjects. Do I still like ponies? I mean, I gotta be honest. I haven't watched the show in a hot minute. I liked the Gen 5 movie. I think I saw, like, one little bit of the new generation show, but I gotta be honest, and this is not a knock on it at all. I feel like if I need to be careful with my wording. No, I mean pony. Yeah, like My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, etc. Actually, how many of you don't know that I was Eurobeat Pony? Every time that I feel like it's a known thing, there's always a couple of folks in chat that are like, what? But yeah, no, like, I have a lot of respect for the show. I have a lot of respect for Gen 4. I have a good amount of respect for Gen 5. And I think it's cool. I think it's neat. How do I say? Even in the last couple of years, I've been putting an effort to, I guess, just leave some spaces open in the pony convention scene. Because I haven't really been active in the community. I've remixed, like, fan material. I remixed, Violet Pony. And, you know, she's amazing. But I feel like my interests are elsewhere now. As a matter of fact, very much so. There's still very much a convention scene. In fact, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be heading to Seattle for Everfree Northwest. That's still happening. Um, but that's kind of the thing. I'm not sure how many of the same conventions that I've played at this year that I'll be at next year. As a matter of fact, I'll even go so far as to say, there is a convention that has snatched me up for their event that is the same weekend as a pony event that I've loved and adored for some time now. I will not be verifying which one that is. I will not be validating any of that. But at this point in my career, in my life, I feel like I need to leave that space open. That my interests are in other places now. I'm an anime girl. And a lot of my interests are in the same realm as a lot of other VTubers. And not to say that VTubers don't enjoy MLP. Like, Juna Unagi famously streamed with, like, her pony OC. And Chibidoki's talked about the show a few times, too. But, I don't know. I feel like, without any disrespect to the scene, so I don't see more pony VTubers. I'm kind of surprised too. I would think that there'd be plenty. I know Techie Cutie has made a few pony avatars that are absolutely stellar. I think Techie made one of the ones for False ID too. But I don't know. I appreciate and respect the Brony fandom and spent enough time in it to where it's like, clearly that's a thing. I'm probably going to start occupying other spaces in the near future. Not that it's not me like, I'm leaving the fandom. I'm not doing that. Welcome back. Yay for gum. I'm not leaving the fandom. I'm not doing any of that. If a convention really wants me back, I will simply request of them the same thing that I'm learning to request of other conventions. I haven't streamed since Diablo 4. Oh, yeah. You do stream with a pony avatar, don't you, Dart Runner? I know that you stream, but I did forget about the avatar. Yay. But yeah, follow Dart Runner, by the way. Come on. Do it. But yeah, it's one of those things where I do like MLP, but I'm gonna start letting folks. I don't know. I've been taking up a lot of space in the scene where if they really want me, they need to start. I will start asking of them the same thing that I've asked of other conventions. That's all. I feel like I've gone on too long on the subject. Yeah, pony is still fun. Pony should pony. That's about it. Hello, Frog Toys. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. It has been a long time. I hope you're doing well. Quick sippy. Yeah. I have already blinked. My PC was done for a couple months. Oh no. I'm glad that you got it back. That is such a cute emote, Dart. Who made that? Cute. Yeah, I'm glad that you got your PC back, or at least a different, I guess, like, that your PC situation is sorted, rather. Come to think of it, I'm pretty surprised and relieved that my own PC is, doing as well as it is. Saxophone streams the pony avatar as well, and she's connected with several. Yes, Sax is very much a pony VTuber. A P-tuber. But nope. The instant I said that, nope. Wow. I really should have thought that one before I actually said something. I'm just not very bright today. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Nope. We're zooming back out. Okay, But yeah, changing subject. It's interesting too, because in terms of streaming, I finished Celeste. Well, as much of that as I plan to stream for now. We played through as much of Yeah, You Like Those Games. No, Frog Toys, no. Do not Google that. Don't Google it. I feel like you're gonna get put on a list if you do. So I'm trying to think about like future content. I can start GT7. I don't have GT7. I do have a few other games that I could get into. I could hop into Minecraft. I haven't really played Minecraft in a while. I could do VR chat again. I actually didn't mind doing VR chat. I can buy a GT7, can I? Do I have that kind of money? Think about it. I might, for the record. I'm just, I'm being weirdly contrarian. Sorry about that. Let me take a look. It's Grand Theft Auto 5. That's 4. Grand Theft Auto. Oh, I gotta have a PlayStation. Yeah, I don't have a PlayStation. I have Steam and a Switch. So I don't have like much for that. Gran Turismo. GT7, not GTA. Thinking it's hard. Get someone else to do it. Anyway, yeah, I could look into Gran Turismo. From cozy recommendations, I recommend Gree, Sticky Business, Portal, or Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. I have a few games that I could play like that. I have stuff like Button City, I have Superliminal, I have Danganronpa, which is not necessarily cozy, but actually, how many of you have been watching Ike Eveland playing Danganronpa? Is it hard to raise the pitch of your voice like that? Not really. For me, it's more a matter of like speech stamina. Viewfinder looks really good. I still have Deltarune. I haven't played Deltarune at all. Like 1 or 2. Superliminal is a mind hack. Absolutely play that. Yeah? Y'all want to watch me play Superliminal? Oh, wait a minute. I got Superliminal mixed up with another one, but I'm not against playing Superliminal. How much is Superliminal? Let's see. Superliminal. $20. Okay. That's not too bad. Okay. Oh. My greetings are always all girly, and then by the end of the conversation, I sound like Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. So I think the thing is, like, what I've had to find is a balance. Because I used to keep my voice up here all the time, and that was really bad for my voice and, like, vocal cords. I'm still keeping it up a little higher than I need to. The term that I've heard to look for in terms of voice is resonance. Find the point where you are at your most natural sounding, and then shift the tone around that. Hydrate, thank you. You love it. It messed up Mike real bad. I see. Go retro and try Half-Life. I still need to finish regular Half-Life. Isn't that awful? I never did finish Half-Life. Like, the first one. I think I uninstalled it because, I just needed to work on stuff, and, like, I think I needed, storage space at the time. I could probably reinstall it. Yeah, I'll reinstall Half-Life. Oh, wait, the question I actually have is, if I reinstall Half-Life, do I want to reinstall, like, the OG Half-Life, or do I do, like, Half-Life Source? Do I do, like, another one of the versions? Go VR and install Half-Life Alyx. I would need to buy a Half-Life Alyx to play it. I don't have it. Should play Black Mesa. I've heard Black Mesa's pretty good. Let's see. $5, huh? Just use normal instead of source. I want to show my friends some of your music. Sadly, not sure where I can find it. YouTube. Yeah, Frog Toys. I literally just today, we have a remix of Cupid by 50/50 up on the YouTube channel. And I list where you can check out my music down in the description. So, Playing that. Black Mesa is the fan remake I've heard good things about. Yeah, that's the thing. I've heard good stuff about Black Mesa 2. Yeah. It's a fan-made reimagining of Valve Software's Half-Life. Update 1.5 brings all the improvements to graphics and gameplay across 15 years of development to create the final version. There has never been a better time to pick up the crowbar and play. It looks pretty cool, honestly. Yeah. I'll put it down on the bar for now. If you want to try HL, Alex, I'd be down to buy it for you. I appreciate that offer. I'll think about that. It's been a little bit since I've done VR stuff. Hello, Tangent. Thank you. I do have a VR headset, but it's been a little while since I've streamed with it. And I need to be very careful with going about with that. It's weird. I bought a VR headset almost entirely for VR chat, and now that I have the headset, I don't play a lot of VR chat. What song would y'all recommend I show my friend first? It depends on their taste. What kind of music do they already like? Frog Toys. And Dart, it's an HTC Vive Pro 2 with full body tracking. I have the controllers, the headset, and 5 or 6, at least 5 trackers. Yeah. I will say though, as much as I like the Vive headset, I don't like the controllers. I don't like the touch pads. Pop and Lizzo. So I feel like the new remix might actually be good. Do they like K-pop? Does your friend like K-pop? All right, I need to remember to keep my voice a little lower today. Try Beat Saber. Yeah, I do have things for Beat Saber. A friend actually came over and helped me with some of the setup for that, but I haven't really done anything with it since then. They like K-pop? Great. Then I highly recommend the newest release that I just put out, which is a remix of Cupid by 50/50. Excuse me. Like, I gave a second chance to Cupid. Stupid. That one. Like, the one that's been on the radio and such. Yeah, let me post the link to it again. Boop. Thank you for that, Pats. Yay! Then... yeah, you want this. Because then... that kind of gives them an in. Because, like, okay, this is what Eurobeat could sound like. I mean, that particular song is a little bit, like, 90s flavored. So it's like 90s Eurobeat. Is that what it's called? They play it at the gym all the time. Yeah, the song is called Cupid. The genre is K-pop. Well, the remix says Eurobeat, but you know. Yeah. Happy release day. Thank you, B7. I am doing okay. I'm doing good. Had a good day today. And I hope you have too. Here we. I'm a little bit scattered because, I don't know. It's been a wild time. And also, we very briefly talked about wedding dresses, and that scrambled my brain a little bit because poofy dress make brain go brrr. So there's that. Yeah. By the way, have I talked about the next remix that I plan to release? Somehow or other. And one that I'm kind of glad that I waited on instead of releasing recently. Poofy dresses are the best. 110%. Absolutely. Yes. Based and poofy pilled. Not that I remember. Okay, so. How many of you are fans of Akuma Nimune, aka Numi? Mine is meh, but not complaining too much. Turned out, between sitting at home and a week sick, got down for 145 pounds, which is great for my weight. That's good. For my height, that's good. I'm glad. Okay, so, I recently remixed a song, that turned out to be her cover of Slumber Party by Ash Nico. Think carefully about what I just said with that. I just did a remix of Numi's cover of Slumber Party by Ash Nico. That is an 18 plus song. And with that, I'm trying to be careful with how to release it because I have a version that I'm comfortable playing at shows and such because it censors out most of the stuff that could be problematic, or I guess just inappropriate. But I don't know what to do. Feels kind of weird, Lamau. So many in chat talking about wedding dresses. Meanwhile, me who'd be wearing a nice suit. That's fine. Listen, honestly, everyone looks good in a suit. If you can wear a nice suit and feel comfortable in that, then wear it. Vibe in a suit. Thrive in a suit. What do you mean when I say shows? Yeah, I perform live at, like, shows. People see what I look like IRL, and I'm up on stage, and I sing, and I like, DJ at the same time. I do live shows. Exactly as it says on the tin. So I've played that remix before. Oh, thank you for that, Fats. And Tay, Hot the Cupid remix is a banger. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. And I hope you're doing very well, Tay. But I don't want to try a suit vest situation as about because suits are great. Suits look good on everybody. Suits look amazing. Like, I would look good in a suit. And I mean, I haven't tried it since I came out, but like, I don't know. Ooh, like a suit with like a I haven't tried like office wear yet. And like the idea of like a fancy like work dress just. Hi, I'm Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. Dress me up like a doll. Anyway, suits are perfect. Yes, absolutely. Honestly, yeah. Suits are one of those things that are one of those things that they just look good on everybody. OL Odyssey. OL? I'm not sure what OL is. Lately, my obsession is skirt pants and maybe like a suit jacket if I'm being fancy. And it's not death hot. Yeah, honestly. Hello, Beamfire218. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I'm Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and my work is featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, Linus Tech Tips, and Hyundai. Great to have you here. See my latest boots? I think I have, but it's been a second. Office lady. Ah, yes, okay. That's fair. Doll. Oh no. I want to be. Oh, that's a mood. That's a mood, Jesse. Yeah, just. Not me doing foot tappies. Maybe I'll have to post an outfit or two in the server sometime. Yeah, honestly, my GF has a literal thing for office women. Is that right? Flustered volume. Stop. Listen. I'll thank you for that, Vats. How do I say? For all the time someone's popped in a chat and been like, "Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry." It's nice to be flustered sometimes too. Like, I don't know. For lack of a better way to put this, and listen, we're all 18 plus here, yeah? I think in context even beyond what the word was meant to entail, I think I'm some variety of switch. Like, I don't know, I like taking care of people, but I also really like the idea of being taken care of. I like being someone's rock. I don't know, I like when someone sees me in that maternal sense, but I also don't mind being doted on or spoiled or something. It's nice. It's nice to be flustered. What a fascinating. Hello, it's a Zen. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, of course that's the one that you walk in on. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, like, it's one of those things that I'm starting to realize. I like taking care of people. I like when someone comes over, it's like, mamacy, I'm a Twitch. Yeah, I'm on Twitch. I think Chibi once said that. So yeah, her parents said, "Oh yeah, you're a Twitcher, right?" But yeah, no, it's nice to have a little bit of banter, realizing that people are complicated and feel various things. Yeah, exactly. But it's not just purely like one or the other. Sometimes. I might say something a little bit unhinged. You know what? Heck it. This might be a bit much, but I'm tired of keeping the secret in. Sometimes mommy needs a daddy too. I said it, and I mean it. Of course.
Of course.
I don't know. It's just like it's nice to. And that's totally fair. Tangent. Face zoom and be. I swear this is just the Fluster Odyssey stream. Ah! Thank you for the 100 bits. Every bit helps. Every bit's appreciated. That's a truism. If only I was known as Married Dad Susan. Maybe. Fluster to see. No. I don't know. Like, what do I even say? I don't even know which way. Sometimes I just want to be given head pats. That is such a mood, though. Like, I feel like head pats should be far more freely distributed. I'll think of the head pats. Change the title. It's now I'm flustered or something. Stop. More head pats. Yay, thank you. But yeah, no, it's more head pats. Yay. Oh, that actually like tracks with me. So many of you with head pats. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Y'all are just trying to knock me out, aren't you? Yeah, okay. Yeah. What were we on about? I forgot. I forgot. It's just nice though. Even though I am always the big tough guy who takes care of my friends and family, I can still very much use a hug. Aw. And Big Yoshi Mario, in a way, I resonate with that. I forgot I need burger. Please do make sure that you're eating enough, Hitsuzen. But yeah, do what you gotta do. And, well, I'll do that hydrate in a sec. But, yeah, I feel like, a lot of guys need head pats more often, or hugs, or just to be held. I do wish that we lived in such a case where, affection like that was, how do I say, desexualized and more freely distributed. Because, I don't know. I guess just to remove some of the stigma that's around it. Understand, I'm usually the head pet receiver, and still sometimes I have the feeling of gifts. Yeah, honestly. We guys need held or want held but won't ask. Honestly, yeah. That's the thing, like, if I ever do, like, if/when I am in some kind of relationship, us masculine identifying fellows acknowledging that we too deserve soft affections. Yeah, right? But no, like, friends, if you are with a masculine friend or someone that you trust, obviously there needs to be this trust and consent, give them a hug, hold them, do it. So I need to, well, here's the thing. My spouse didn't want physical attention before we started dating. Once he realized he loved hugs and stuff. Yeah, okay. I feel like I talk about this like once every other stream. Hello, Kachu. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. How are you? But yeah, no, like, whoever I'm with in the future, I want to do that kind of affection, that just like head pats or holding someone, just like, I don't know. That idea is very, lovely. He didn't like hugs before me. I guarantee you, I feel like a lot of the guys that don't claim to like hugs beforehand probably didn't have a lot of good ones. And that's not to say, oh, you know, just waiting for the right hug, so much as like, a lot of guys that go through hugs don't really get to like choose it, or it's like a couple of pats on the back and it's all good. It's just like, it's usually based on an obligation or based on something that is short. And I don't know. Waiting for the right hug is new waiting for the right person. Listening to Cupid's Eurobeat version, it's a really good K-pop Eurobeat. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. I'm very proud of how that remix came out. I have remixed other K-pop songs before, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to keep them up on YouTube. The difference in compliments and stuff that I got before and after trends. Honestly, yeah. growing up, a lot of the hugs I got was at like funerals and stuff. So for the longest time, hug equals bad. Oh no, I'm sorry, Frog Toys. I could see how that would shape the context. Wife and I watched Breakfast at Tiffany's, and she played with my hair like 90% of the time. It was glorious. Aw, that's cute. That's what he said, actually. His family even likes my hugs. They're not huggy people, and I'm their special little exception. Aw. I'm gonna do that hydrate. I just realized I forgot to do that. If I trust someone, then I'm a hugger. I love giving hugs. I love receiving hugs, too. I don't know. I became a lot more affectionate once I came out, because it's like, oh, wait. Now I'm a version of me that I'm comfortable sharing. Which does that, you know? Only got some from kids who I've helped. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Big Yoshi. According to her, my hair is very soft and silky, which is wonderful. Yeah! Okay. Masculine friends, take care of your hair. Not just because, like... Not just because, like... I don't know. Do it for yourself, of course. Like, do it for health and things like that. But also because, like, those... Other people like soft hair, too. And, Zeta-san, hello! And also, I have often forgotten the lyrics to my stuff. I've been up on stage and I've forgotten an entire verse. That's definitely happened a couple times now. When hair be fluff, it be fun to touch. Yes, absolutely. I just got a buzz cut since it was aw. Masculine friends 3-in-1 soap isn't the answer. Get those suckers in separate. I needed to pin that. I needed to pin it. Masculine friends, if I may call it to your attention, your 3-in-1 body wash, shampoo, and conditioner is not good for you. If you want healthy hair, if you want hair that potential partners will run their fingers through and go, wow, you have such soft hair. Oh my gosh, I could play with it for like hours. Here's what you do. Step 1, you do your shampoo like normal. You run it through your hair, you lather it up, and you rinse it out. Step 2, you run conditioner, separate conditioner, through your hair. You lather it up. You leave it in there for a full minute. Wabo Weibo, hello! Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and my work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, Linus, Tech Tips, and Hyundai. Great to have you here. But yeah, no. There is like 4-in-1. It's like body wash, shampoo, conditioner, and some other thing. It's also toothpaste. Oh gosh, no. Don't do that to yourself. Me as a female realizing I don't think I've kept my conditioner in long enough. So here's the thing. A lot of folks, they just kind of run it through, and it's not bad. As long as you're using conditioner separately, you're gonna be okay. But here's the thing. Don't forget why we condition. Why we use conditioner. And multiple in one products for men are terrible. There's honestly, yeah. Like I remember that. I used to have a couple of things of like 13 in one men's product that smells like metal and guns. And it was so bad because like I just smelled like cheap product. Like I would rather, I don't know, whoever instilled this notion that like, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but like the idea was that, why do we use conditioner other than because we're supposed to? Someone explain. Sure thing, Frog Toy. So, when you use shampoo, the way that it cleans your hair is that it gets rid of the oils and goop and gunk and bad stuff in there. But it wipes out all the good stuff too. There are oils that your body produces that are good for your hair. There are oils and things that your hair produces that are good for it. And when you use shampoo and just shampoo, you're wiping that out. And when you don't replenish what used to be in there, that's when you end up with like dry hair, like itchy head or whatever. So conditioner is meant to replace some of the nutrients that shampoo strips out. That action of like shampooing your hair is not great for it. It's good for it. It cleans it out. There's bad stuff in there that you need to get it out of there. But there's also good stuff in there that you need to get out, that needs to be there. And conditioner is not perfect for it either. Better to give your hair a day or two of washing in between washes than to use conditioner. But if you must, then better to do a leave-in condition. Found a 5-in-1 from Irish Spring that claims to be all the soaps and also deodorant. Five in one? 5 in 1. I used to use Irish Spring a lot myself. I used to vibe with that. I don't anymore because, I mean, naturally it's just not something I do. But I never use the 5-in-1. What on earth would be so good for 5 different purposes? Friends, I cannot stress it enough. For hair, do not use a 2-in-1. Don't use a shampoo conditioner. Irish Spring also had a nice minty scent, but better soaps also have the nice. Exactly. Yes. How the deodorant part work? Yeah, that's just very, just pungent soap. At that point, it's just leaving stuff on you. Thank you. But yeah, no. Chat. And please understand, I'm not here to be like, listen, gentlemen, if you're not maintaining yourself the following ways, then don't talk to me. It's not like that. But listen, in terms of just basic hair health, in terms of just keeping hair on your head, just don't do the 2-in-1, the 3-in-1, the 5-in-1. The number of functions that your hair product should do is 1. It should be 1. Hello, Pink Blue Ruby. I'm a literal doctor. I understand biology fairly well. I can't even begin to answer that question. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like the folks that make cables that like an HDMI cable, it's like $1,000 because it sends ones and zeros better somehow. I use the same for face and body. Yeah, I think that's fine because like that's skin, right? That is taking care of skin. A lot of gentlemen never learned how to care for our penises, and that's the thing. So many masculine folks are discouraged from that because, like, they're discouraged from it because it's considered feminine. Fellas, is it effeminate to take a bath? Or shower even? Just please. Even if it was somehow like gender assigned to do basic hygiene, then please help yourself to some, you know? Take a shower, use soap. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Self-care is feminized to a degree. Exactly. Hello, Dragon. Is it Malawi? Great to see you. I hope you're doing very well today. Asking folks in chat for your information. As a feminine, I'm still learning things here. No one ever told me why shampoo and conditioner. And yeah, that's fair. That's it. Like, I'll think about that. That's much appreciated. But yeah, like, please understand. I'm not trying to do this to be like, you should be doing like 35 parts for your hair. I've done like fancy salon visits and such, and I loved getting my hair dyed. I miss it. I want to go back when I can afford to. I can't afford to. But that much. I was a whole adult when I was taught that you don't put conditioner on your scalp. Yeah. All right. Take care, Vera. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great rest of your day. Okay. Glad to have you here. I need to take a break in a little bit too. I need to use the restroom. My girlfriend said that she never loved me. That Dragon Malawi. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that that those around you treat you better than that. But they do express that they love you and care for you, okay? I wish I could get my hair dyed, but thanks to jeans and my brother having receding hairlines, why don't you put conditioner on your scalp? So it's for your hair. It's to restore what is in your hair. And your hair is not necessarily in your scalp. What you do is you're replenishing the ends. A heavy whiskey bottle a day, week-long bender without changing clothes or showering is a proper pastime virtually. Honestly, if that's your angle, then go for it. But yeah, no, what you do is, like, with conditioner, you're replacing what was stripped out of your hair, not what was stripped out of your scalp. Yeah. But that's my weekly ramble about like shampooing versus conditioning and 5-in-1 products. Putting conditioner on your scalp can cause dandruff. Yeah. I mean, done that. Don't tell my viewers or my lawyer. So real quick, I'm going to take a quick breather, a quick break to refill my bottle, use the restroom a little bit, and take a breather. But I'll be right back. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Words on Stream up again, and we'll take a few minutes. So with that in mind, I will be right back. I'm back. We'll get him next time. But for now, I am... Ah. Hello, hello, hello. Did you miss me? Can I, like, unpin... Yeah. Unpin. Yeah, what did I miss? Did this... Really? Really? This app is kind of janky. It's not even funny anymore. All right, so I did the hydrate, and for Destiny Kim... Hi, honey! If I may take a cue from Suisse. Gotta head out now. Hope the rest of you... Thank you for popping in, Jesse. So good to see you. And Taye... Okay. As per request from Taye... Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll think about that. See, that one actually worked. Very Nina. Well, I was trying to base it more on, Suisse. Although I will never decline being related to Nina somehow. No worries, no worries. Honestly, the fact that it reminds you of Nina, that's a good sign to me. On that, I must head out as well. Thank you so much for popping in, Desi. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Hope a certain someone say... Didn't a certain someone say they wanted to do a cover of a certain Nya song? Actually, do you have the original... do you remember the original instrumental for that? A part cat, let me nuzzle your thighs. Nya, nya, nya. Honestly, my heart is always on Nina. Honestly, yeah. I believe I do one mo while I check my files. Take your time. Do whatever you gotta do. Yeah. If you have the instrumental, that will be the key. I'm gonna have a little bit of avocado. I cut up an avocado for me to snack on for the rest of the stream. Because tasty, healthy, and also good for my voice. Weirdly good for my voice, actually. Tasty. Might be a dumb question. What flag is that in my hair? It is the transgender flag. It is... I use it as a hairpin because, well, there are folks that may not know, or it's like...
Hey, Odyssey, why is your voice so low? What's up with your voice? Why do you sound like a dude?
It kind of puts that question away. Miss Odyssey, is K-pop Eurobeat announcing for the first time? No, I used to make more remixes of K-pop. I've done remixes of songs like Bad Boy and Let's Power Up by was it Red Velvet? Yeah, by Red Velvet. I've remixed K-pop into Eurobeat before, but this is the first time in a long time that I've done it since the originals were taken down. But yeah, that is the trans flag. I have another piece of avocado. I don't think this one was very ripe. Yeah, I think I might have cut this one up a little too early. Yeah, they're not supposed to be that solid. Yeah, there is. If I'm not mistaken, the design is as such. The outer layers, the blue layers, are meant to represent trans masculine folks. The pink stripes, closer to the center, are meant to represent trans feminine folks. And the stripe in the middle is meant to represent non-binary. I believe that was before non-binary designated its own specific flag. I may be wrong. I'm kind of new in the community, so I'm not entirely sure if I have that right. I feel like I should have it by now, but I haven't really been good with that. But yeah, that's the flag that I got. Basically, am pretty anime girl, but didn't realize I was until after birth. Yeah. I forgot what we were on about. Is the wet bulb high in here, or is it just you? Isn't that to do with, like, the temperature? Like, I don't want to be so hot that I'm causing you pain. Different non-binary folks consider the relation to trans umbrella in different ways. Some are under and some others not. Okay, that's fair. I like coming in here. I always learn new things. I'm glad. I did not originally intend for this to be an educational stream, but, you know, if it does that, then it does that, and I'm glad. Yeah, I only recently found out about the wet bulb thing. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not used to being hot, darn it. that's not something that I have experience with. So my files are a mess, but I'll definitely get back to you through DM or other ways. No worries. By the way, I may be in touch about the Cunningham remix. Hello, Mr. Confused Cat. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. I'll be your BGF. Message wants me to make her popcorn. Yeah, go do what you gotta do. Take care of your girlfriend. Yeah, please understand, if you're new here, if this is your first time in, the official policy for needing to leave stream and do whatever is do what you gotta. Please take time to feed yourself. Please take time to take care of yourself. If you need to step away to greet a family member, take care of someone, take care of yourself, then do it. I love having you here, but if you need to take care of something for yourself, then do that. I like the one bottle soap, but then again, I also like soap that smells like whiskey campfires and cordite. What is cordite? Yeah. Was that supposed to be about... Wait, why are we talking about bottles, soap, and DMs and files? I don't know. Gunpowder and smokeless. Got it. Okay. It's interesting. There are scents that I like from the before times that I used to be okay with smelling like, and now it is like, that's not for me, but I like smelling it. Like, I don't want to smell like it. I don't want to be the source of that scent. I'll put it that way. Type 2 tea can do. Quick sippy. There we go. Gosh, songs like this in the background. I'm not sure if I should talk about it. But now that I've mentioned it, I suppose I don't have too much of a choice. Chat, you've all heard that policy, don't read the comments. The problem with being a content creator and that phrase is, well, sometimes you do need to read the comments. And sometimes you see some real wild stuff. I'm not even gonna get into, like, transphobia or anything like that. Some of these are just really bafflingly bad takes. Let me see what I can do. So, yeah, I'm gonna blur out some of the information here so it doesn't, I do not want people to see this and behave negatively towards these people. I am not here to encourage harassment, but, I've been learning something. I've been learning something about the content that I create and the things that I do. When I was considering coming out, I worried about pleasing people that were like, oh, Odyssey's music is going to change. It's going to be about handbags and boys and that or whatever. And, you know, I made sure it's like, no, my music's going to stay the same. Like, I remember literally in the tweet and such, like, oh yeah, everything else is going to be about the same. Like, that was my phrasing to people. And, oh, Odyssey's going to change your voice to sound like this or that or whatever. Like, one, I had already done that plenty of times in other songs. And just stuff like that. And then I went out of my way to make sure that I didn't change all that much after I came out. And a lot of the comments were like, wow, Odyssey really doesn't sound any different after she came out. Is she even trying? Like, they didn't gender me correctly like that, but like, they would say, so like, is she even trying? Like, does it matter? More recently, I put out a short on like TikTok and other things like that. Just talking about how what I want to do with VTubing is I want to use it to promote Eurobeat. I want to use this to get the word out to people, like, because there's so much more to the Eurobeat world than just like Initial D. And again, don't get me wrong, it's not a matter of or, it's a matter of and. But some of the comments, two of them were, no thank you, Eurobeat only exists thanks to tofu drivers. Tofu drivers. And I'm the problem. The other ones have been a bit more around the lines of like, no, we need to keep the connection between Eurobeat and Togue Racing, not degeneracy. Which, I mean, I'm guessing that's supposed to be a dash against me being a VTuber. And I'm kind of realizing something. I feel like even before I came out, I had this, no. Here's the thing, Maury, I appreciate that. Oh no, a lot of people don't know that the genre existed before that. Eurobeat isn't real, it was made up by cardiologists to sell higher heart rates. Hello, Avanil, good to see you. I hope you're doing very well. But it kind of, it's been helping me realize something. It also gave me a reason to think about songs like what we're hearing in the background, where it's like One Time, Full Time, and like songs like One Time, Full Time, and One For Me, and so far I had a lot more of a masculine tone, intentionally so. I was trying to imitate vocalists like Gianni Coreni or Gino Caria, legends of the Eurobeat world with a very distinct masculine tone. And I love doing those. Loved them before, and I would do it again. Go home from leg zappies and aw, honey. Beauty is pain. So know that you are that much prettier for it, princess. I mean, Funk tried to kind of jumped into the driving. I mean, I guess so. Yeah. Leg zappies are towards something that you're aiming for, so that's good. But I'm realizing I need to just start making stuff. I need to stop letting... This is gonna sound kind of cynical, but I need to let myself make whatever I want to make. People will hate on it anyway. Like, people are gonna leave mind-boggling takes no matter what I do. Like, I have got to stop letting takes like that intrude on my ability to do what I do well. If people don't like that I'm VTubing to promote Eurobeat music that is and isn't about like racing and such, then there are other folks who do it. One, don't call me beautiful princess, I will get flustered. And two, over-accepted that beauty is pain, but it still hurts. Yeah, it still very much hurts, princess. It is very much an ouch that we cling to later once the pain is done. It's like, oh, look at that, it looks so nice. That was worth the hour of screaming. Ah! Think of the 100 bits. Agent B7, damned if I do, damned if I don't, so I might as well do whatever I want. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, that's kind of the nature of it. But yeah, let's get some love in the chat for Agent B7 with the 100. Yeah, the thing is, like, I was so scared of leaving anyone out of what I do. It's actually a big reason why I didn't make really erotic or spicy or weird Eurobeat for a while. Even stuff like Worldly Spirits was a big deal for me because I was usually so accessible for like everyone. And that was kind of my marketing method too. Like I was gonna be the way, like that was gonna be the way that I was gonna reach more people. But realistically, I can't reach everybody, and not everyone wants to be reached by me. I'm just not gonna do that. Unrelated, but chat, please don't let me forget to do my bananas before I go to... You need to choose better phrasing. You need to eat bananas before you go to bed, Avanil. You need to eat your bananas before you go to bed. Right? Right? Avanil? Avanil? I do not need to eat bananas. I have like 20 of them. They will all need to be bagged and frozen. Honey. Honey. I know that I'm 18 plus, but I'm trying to avoid... Where are the bits? Thank you so much for 500 bits. Every bit's appreciated. Every bit helps. Okay, I'm sorry that it didn't let you throw bits at me for it. Hold on, I'm gonna... There. I'll throw a bunch at me to make up for it. There we go. Thank you for the 500 bits. Every bit helps. Every bit's appreciated. Let's get some love in the chat for J Tiger. And your comment is... let's see. A movie said something I found interesting that kind of fits. Pretend to be the person you want to be, and eventually you'll become the person you want to be. Honestly, I think that resonates. The phrase "fake it till you make it" also makes sense. Hello, Barker the Hound. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. But yeah, what were we on about before this? My struggle is I want to be an anime girl, but they won't let me act like that at work. Yeah, I could see how a professional setting might make it difficult to behave that way. But yeah, the point is, like, I think I'm gonna start letting myself make what I want to make again. Because for a while, I cared way too much about pleasing everybody, about making content that was for everyone, about making Eurobeat that would appeal to every Eurobeat fan, racing fans and like initially fans and not. And I hate to put it this way, that kind of loyalty isn't really coming back in the same way that obliges me to do so, you know? And that's not to say that I don't have like initial D fans who are great to me. I do. Like, it's more just I need to stop letting the fear of people trying to invalidate me, like invalidate who I am just because I used a more masculine tone on a song once. They're gonna do that anyway. I need to stop worrying about like, oh, she did a really girly song to emphasize that she's a girl. They're gonna do it anyway. So it's time. I just need to let myself do whatever. And if I really wanted to be spiteful, I would just go out of my way to make a music video for a new song. Ah! Thank you for the 100 bits. I think it's not working anymore. Can we get some love in the chat for Latent Logic? Thank you so much for starting that. Oh, it got disconnected. Thank you so much for starting that hype train. Much appreciated. Will this actually like throw the bits at? Wait. I just realized that's still up on the screen. Could be. Okay, I wonder, will this actually throw the bits at me again? It will not. Sorry. Can't really win as trans woman. I'm always either too masked or I'm being too fat. Maury Mouse with 5 gifted subs. Oh my gosh. Can we get some love in the chat for Maury Mouse gifting your first 5 subs in the chat? And they're going out to Kahan454, Boomifer, Cracking Laser, Hoots the Owl, and Unknown Wolf. Can we get some love in the chat for you? Thank you so much for that. I have actual advice. I DM'd you on Discord. Ooh, that looks like a very insightful thing. Ah, Vanilla, is it cool if I read that on stream? Or would you rather that I kind of keep that to the DMs? Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll open the desktop. Grab that link. Where is it? That's not it. There it is. Okay. So I'm gonna scooch this over a smidge. I'm gonna scooch it over a smidge, bud. Okay. So I'm gonna read this real quick. I want to share some wisdom from my high school art teacher. In my AP art class, there was a girl who was just starting to experiment with mixed media. At this point, she was still playing around, trying to decide what direction she wanted to go with her portfolio. So one critique day, she brought in an abstract canvas with some rhinestone highlights and painted and real peacock feathers. She loved sparkles and peacock feathers, so she thought she'd try introducing them a little. And after everyone had given some input, my teacher gave her his advice, very roughly paraphrased here. So here's the thing. I do not like this style. These are just elements that do not speak to me personally, but I see that you like them, and you're doing interesting things with them. My biggest critique is I only merely dislike them in this piece. I want you to make me hate it. Go crazy with the things that you like. Don't hold back trying to make it palatable to people like me, because I'm never going to like it. And if the audience does not like it, it should drive them crazy seeing how much you love it. Her portfolio was chock full of neon colors and glitter and rhinestones and splashes of peacock feathers, and it was a delight. Our teacher despised every piece, lol, but she got great marks and I think even some awards. And more importantly, she was happy and proud of the results, because she didn't limit herself by trying to appeal to people who were never going to enjoy what she enjoyed. Takeaway here, be as cringe as you want. Don't limit yourself based on other people's tastes. They're not you, and you're incredible. Just at me directly. Ouch. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, that's something I needed to hear. I'm starting to get that too, because oh, thank you for the head pats. Much appreciated. Just make stuff people are gonna like or dislike because they always do. If I worried about people liking anything I made, I'd never make anything. I'm not big though, and probably never will be, but I'm the only one who has to like my work, and my opinion of it is the only one that matters. Honestly, so there is a balance to that. On the one hand, this is my day job. There is a certain amount of I need to make what other people like to a degree. Not all the time. There's definitely room for work that I do that others may not like. That is definitely still a thing that can and perhaps should still happen. But I think I need to let the fear of repercussions leave me. I need to stop worrying about what people will do about a work of mine that they don't like. I've been very scared of that. I remember pretty early on in my career, before I even came out or anything, there was a person that went out of her way to say F Odyssey, that brony ableist slur bitch killed Eurobeat. And she went out of her way to say it to anyone. There was someone on Twitter that was like, "Hey, wow, you know this Ken Blast artist is pretty great." She went, "You sucks." I won't get into who. There's nothing that comes of finding the person who said stuff like that. Ah! Thank you for 300 bits, much appreciated. Oh my gosh, we had some love in the chat to Leighton for 300 more bits. And here's the thing: instead of getting angry about this person, I would like to encourage you all to instead demonstrate a kindness that this person probably never will. We are going to elevate ourselves. We're going to be better than that. It's not some kind of sort of influential. I will say that they've driven a little bit of business away from me, and I think they might have influenced the views of another larger scale Eurobeat producer. Not irrevocably so. I'm not like banned from something or other. But have you ever heard the phrase from Frank Sinatra, "The best revenge is overwhelming success"? Nothing quite delivers that hatred was entirely, utterly useless than the idea that I've never done better, that I've never reached as high as this before and continue to go even higher. So what was I about to get into with that? I worry, I guess there's that little just nugget in the back of my head that's like, oh, if you make something people are gonna dislike, people will go out of their way to do something. And I think that's been my fear. I think my fear has been not that people will dislike it, but that people will go out of their way to punish me for it. And while historically, not for myself, but just in general, that is something that can happen and does happen, I've been extremely fortunate. I can live and keep doing what I'm going to do with that, as long as people aren't going out of their way to harm me for it. The best revenge is winning despite the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. And people try to cancel anything for anything. Yeah. I think that's been the thing. Like, that fear in the back of my head that if I do another Eurobeat song where I have a more masculine tone, people go, Odyssey's not even hiding it anymore. Odyssey's clearly not a girl. Or something like, Odyssey just wants to be a VTuber so she can be a thought. She just wants to show boobies. Which, would that even be a bad thing? They're in demand, y'all. They clearly have some kind of audience. But, I don't know. I think I've been letting that fear get in the way. And I need to stop worrying about, that. About what people will do about the fact that I exist. That I take up space. That I make Eurobeat that they might not like. About subjects that aren't ones they can resonate with. This even goes back to, what do you mean you... Exactly, Master Thief. I am a woman. I'm very much a girly girl. But when it comes to someone being trans, we are put under a very strong microscope. Any potential flaw, any potential thing stirs up the we can always tell bullshit. Pardon my French, but, okay. So, Avenel, the thing is, I'm working on stopping worrying. That's the thing. I've had these worries. I'm attempting to stop them. That's the thing. That is the effort that's going on here. I'm talking about two ends of the map and the path between. Does that make sense? Yeah. Trans women are expected to be girly 100% or else they will be called... Yeah. And please understand, I know that not everyone here is a trans woman. I know that not everyone here is even a woman. And thank you all for your patience, by the way. It's one of those things where I guess I'm kind of pointing out where that does affect what I do. Like, what I do for a living. I'll think with the head bats. Yay! It does get in the way. It is part of... I'll think with the head bats. Yay! And if you're girly all the time, then you're too girly. I will say that I prefer to lean in the direction of, like, overfem. I tend not to put in enough effort, but I like doing so. I like to look at you for... Unless you're under 5 foot... Nah, I'm 5'8" before heels. But yeah, no, like, thank you all for the hype train, by the way. I guess the thing for me is, it does affect what I do. This is not something that I can, not when I switch to maximum overfem. And you and being really trans is part of you and what we enjoy. Yeah. See, taller girls should go for 6-inch heels. Go for it. Yes. Sky princesses as far as the eye can see. We need, yes. We need more women absolutely towering over the world. Tall ladies. Tall, yes, sky princesses everywhere. And the thing is, like, I understand that this discussion is not for everybody. But, well, maybe that's the thing. Maybe it can be for me, and that's enough of it. I think they're just called Amazons. And yes, every type of tall and short and everything in between. I secretly hope my eventual GF is taller than me. I mean, don't forget to account for tall energy. For instance, I mean, I think that's something that I think you kind of have the opposite way, Alvina. Like you give off such short energy. Like you give off energy that you like fit in a pocket or on a shoulder, and always have. Involuntary sky princess. Aw. Well, hey, not everyone. How do I say? We are born to be princesses, whether we are ready, whether we appreciate that responsibility or not. You know. I know several streamers, not even VTubers, who just seem tall, even though they're actually under 5'6". Yeah, honestly, that's the thing. I firmly believe that like tall energy or short energy exist. Princess Gang, yes. Princess responsibility. Exactly. But yeah, but all that to say, just like, like we were saying earlier in the stream, I am a person. Like, I started doing content and stuff outside of just making Eurobeat, and it's weird. Because, like, yeah, I'm a public figure, but I didn't start that way. I'm just like, you know what? I want to make Eurobeat and keep doing it for myself. And now, here we are. And I don't know how to feel about it. Heavy is the head that wears the aesthetic crown. Yes. Hey now. I know that this is an 18+ stream, but let's behave. All right. Hello, DJ Cat. Hello, Mako. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. But yeah, I guess I just want to share a little bit of like a direction that I plan to go in, where I think I'm going to stop letting, or rather, I'm going to work on not letting my fears get in the way of things. Listen, and if someone confronts me about it, I'll deny it later and say this is Photoshop. If my GF is taller, then I will gladly get on my tiptoes for a smooch, and of course, if she gets them mega tall heels, even better. I ain't squatting my weight to not be able to jump to heaven to get the angles, to get to the angels that are tall babes. Master Thief, you're a legend. That is, listen, king. Absolute king. Master Thief, that is brilliant. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. We support a king. Listen, any like folks that are sleeping on like tall girls, y'all are missing out. It's 2023. Get you a girl that can loom over you. Yeah. Tall girls. Yes. And by the way, this is not to say that you have to be tall. If you're short, that's okay. We stand, like, we support, I don't know if I should say we stand. We support short queens, short kings. Like, look, height is a lovely and wonderful thing to have or to lack. You are valid for you. Does it count if you're an inch taller than me? Sure. I don't see why it's, how do I say? I don't think it changes anything. I don't mean to shift topic. Have I seen the dummy moment I had last night on Twitter? I don't think I did. Yeah. As a guy, it feels like if you ain't 6 foot tall, you should stay off. Okay, that is such dumpster garbage. Okay. My height is probably the most dysphoric thing, and your words hit hard. Aw. Wait. Hopefully in a good way and not a bad way. Actually, can I just say, something that I noticed from my time previously, on the quote-unquote the other side of the fence. A lot of guys miss the opportunity to make a tall girl feel like a small girl. If you can do that, if you can arrange that, get that to work, honey, you're in. Like, you pull that off and you've got us for life. And Maury Mouse is blowing a kiss. One moment then. Maury Mouse, this is for you, babe. Are you ready? Enjoy it. Where was I? Right. Yeah, no. Are you tall? Are you short? You are valid. That's the flowchart. Like, I almost want to like MS Paint it, but I feel like y'all know how it would look. It's just like, nah. Delight in who you're with. I've only ever been with one guy. I'm 6'2", and he was like 6'4" or 5. So I felt short. Aw, Shannon. Yeah, honestly, like, you're 6'2". I am short. I think I'm actually like like half a foot shorter than you. I gotta meet you at some point. That would be lovely. Being a good person counts most. Honestly, yeah. How you doing? I hope you're doing very, very well today. People gotta look after a Sky Princess too. Exactly! 110%. Listen. Sky royalty deserves love. And as above, so below. Listen, the world should embrace regardless of height. And by the way, the kind of folks that are like the stuff that I've seen where it's like, if he's not 6 foot and doesn't have a chiseled jaw and doesn't make 6 figures, we're not gonna work. Leave. Go away. Like, don't do that. We don't need more of that kind of energy going on right now. Like, accept that not everyone has to meet your aesthetic standards. Like, don't get me wrong. It's important to be attracted to whoever you're with, but also, like, don't require that of someone. Don't dehumanize someone for not being 6 foot. Really. Listen, babes, I can make shade for you, but I can't make shade for you, but I can always carry a shade umbrella. That is the right energy, Master Thief. Keep putting it out in the world, and I do believe you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. Chat, I am so sorry. I have a confession. I need to take another bathroom break. I've been so energized and so excited that I think I just like shifted through my through the drinks that I've been having today. So this is a really sad song. Didn't they say it in a movie? I want a woman that excites my mind as well as my loins. And Bo Burnham said it best, lower your expectations. I will be right back, but I have not forgotten to put up words on stream, and I will be right back. Boop. All right, last few, and then we will get right back to the last, like, 30 minutes of stream. Oh, I love Brie. I'm familiar with Brie. All right. And that's enough of that for now. Boop. And... boop. I'm back. Did you miss me? I missed you. All right, hydrate. Since, well, I need to replenish what I lost. Waiting for a man to say those three... Gosh, Shannon. Okay, Shannon, I need to illustrate what you just said in a way that shows how much I understand it. Waiting for a man to say those three little words. Cheese is available. Honestly, yeah. You know that phrase, you may fascinate a woman by presenting her a piece of cheese? Works on me! I really like cheese. Is carbonated milk a thing? I don't know if I like that idea. If it is, I think I'd just leave it alone. If the milk is carbonated, it's beyond bad. That just does not sound appetizing. But yes, oh gosh. I guess, given that it is an Odyssey Eurobeat just chatting stream, cheese was inevitable. It is the cheese singularity of the Odyssey Eurobeat, like, just chatting stream. It will invariably introduce cheese. It's like a strawberry carbonated milk. Huh. You know, maybe there is a way to carbonate it. There's never an official stream without at least one mention of cheese. Oh, there have been a couple. Look into Milkus. The bubbles in Swiss cheese exist because the bacteria used to ferment them emits carbon dioxide. I did not know that. Huh. But yeah, I still have at least one thing of cheese on my throne wish list. I don't know. I like a good cheese. I like Gouda. I like Brie. I like all kinds of other stuff. I'm willing to try other stuff too. I don't know. If corporate sponsors, and to those interested in wooing me in one direction or the other, if cheese is available as a snack during such a meeting, you have my attention, or at least my favor. Nice to cheese you. Yes. How good to meet you. I don't believe that we've been introduced properly, but now's the right time. Camembert. I think I've had camembert. Dutch cheese. I don't think I've had Dutch cheese. Cheese for Audie's favor, that's a bargain. And that's not to say that I'll necessarily immediately give you what you want, but well, you're getting points. You're getting points on the board. I'll put it that way. Also, one second. I'm gonna go ahead and scooch my hairpin real quick. About there. There we go. Ah! Napalm Fudge. Thank you so much for the follow on the stream. It is great to have you here. I'm Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and my work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, Linus, Tech Tips, and Hyundai. Great to have you here. I'll do it for the acknowledgement. That's fair, that's fair. First clip of this channel, and it's Odyssey Cheese available. That's the second one for today. But, yeah, at one point, it too was inevitable. By the way, if you're new here and you're not sure of the clipping policy for this channel, as long as it's a respectful or, like, fine moment, go for it. I think as long as you're respectful, you're good. If you want to post it on your YouTube channel, let me know. If you want to, I want to know that it's up there. I want to support it. First one from you. Aw, yay. But yeah, what was I even on about? Yeah, like, that's the clipping, that's the clipping policy. Keep it respectful, go nuts. Like, I don't know. I've had people clip some weird stuff, like, someone, back when I was playing, like, way before, like, I think even before I came out, someone, like, clipped a moment where I failed to get an all clear or something in Puyo Puyo. And it's like, really? That's the thing that you want to remember from my stream? That's what bugs you? That's what's gonna keep you from sleeping tonight? Really? Or stuff like when my voice broke when I was trying to record something. It's like that's not funny. It's really not. So stuff like that, maybe not, but other stuff, go for it. Let me know. I wanna celebrate it with you. Someone rubbing in salt. Honestly, yeah. Artist is not perfect? No way. Yeah, right? Hello, Zaddy. Good to see you. The release early was amazing. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you liked it. I'm very proud of that remix, too. I love your music. Happy Twitch recommendations is on point for once. I'm glad. Thank you so much for coming, and I'm so glad that you're here. Every week, I do just chatting, I work on Eurobeat, and I play a game. At least so far. I've done some other events and such, too. All my best clips are me dying to Sonic games. Honestly, it's a solid context. Got some good Oblivion clips, yeah. I still haven't played Oblivion, or... Oblivion is an Elder Scrolls game, yeah? Tails killed me, oh no! Well, I'm gonna have another sip. No one's redeemed, I mean, it's not a new hydrate, but I just need to take a sippy. Crocaw, yeah. Oh, and there's one. Ah. Hey. Y'all are staying hydrated, by the way, right? For those of us for whom it is summer, please stay hydrated and cool as best you can, okay? The Sonic Colors Ultimate Edition one killed me. Oh no! Drinking water. Good, good, good. Tails jumping on the boss and its iframes caused me to clip through it and no way! Oh, that's terrible. I'll probably need to stay quite hydrated quite well tonight. Is that right? I'm hydrated on rosé and tap water. I mean, tap water will get the job done. Rosé, please be careful. Please do not forget that alcohol is it's not a diuretic, but it will dehydrate you. I don't want to show randomly here. I mean, if you have something going on tonight, you can talk about it. What you up to?
Oh, excuse me. I'm kind of tired.
Oh, right on. For those who are in dry winter, hydrating is arguably more important than for those. Is that right? Then yeah, please stay hydrated for those who are in dry winter as well. That's important. Just stay hydrated. Period. Let me close that. Actually, I wonder if I should do. I think I'm not getting ready to leave yet, but I'm kind of keeping an eye on subscriptions and such. What am I on about? Yeah, I think I might keep an eye on Twitch and YouTube for raids at the end of today. There's not one specifically that I'm looking for. It's just more like, oh, huh. Hey. May have to splash out this weekend, huh? Less than a 5? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's worth picking up. Buying creative cheese, apparently. That's what it Well, my goodness, someone is taking my advice to heart. Yeah, honestly, that sounds good though. I did recently get paid for some work recently, so I'm wondering, I wonder if I'm in a place to invest gently in some nice food or a snack or something. Yeah. What am I on about? That's text messages. Am I missing something? Okay, no, that's fine. What was I about to do? Right, I was gonna check my finances. Yeah, if I've got the means for it. Let's see. Also, last night I was opening OBS for something and then checked my activity feed, and someone who I watch frequently on Twitch followed me. Is that right? That's awesome. Between us, there's this VTuber I want to date, and they like wine and cheese, so I will be suggesting a Discord hangout at some point. Is that right? That'd be awesome. Hello, GLMD. I hope you are doing very well today. Give me Lafroig or Dalmore cigar malt and a cigar. Huh. I used to, okay, not gonna lie. I was okay with cigars before I came out. And it's not like that changed too much. It's just like, I don't know if I have much reason to smoke anything anymore. Like, even as a Californian, well, it's not letting me log in, is it? Even as a Californian, like, certain things that are associated with California that I don't do, I wouldn't do that. I inhaled down to the bottom of the lungs with cigars. I actually have an iron throat. That's fair. It's not to say that I can't. Welcome back, Pixie. Good to see you. I guess, like, whenever I did have, like, obviously I should say before I forget, don't, if you haven't started smoking, don't. It's just not worth it. That said, I didn't dislike cigars when I had them. I guess just nowadays I don't have enough incentive to do so. Yeah, that's not too bad. I have to check a couple other things, but yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. My relationship with cigars, there's some self-imposed, like, there's some stuff that I was holding myself to that is not reasonable. But also, I guess I just, like, between having my voice, like, between keeping my voice intact and the damage that smoking can do to that, I just don't really have much of an incentive. And even for stuff like cannabinoid products, I think I'd just rather do the tincture. The Sega logo sound, but it says cigar instead of Sega. I smoke cigarillos, used to be on cigarettes. If you ain't on nothing, don't start. Gonna be quitting again this winter for bulking season, so my appetite opens more. That's fair. Honestly, that's fair. Yeah. I don't know. I guess there's just not much reason for me to smoke. My particular what's the word? My vice is caffeine. Like that's what I have too much of. Yeah, that's my vice. I remember early on in the pandemic, I was drinking a little bit more in terms of like alcohol, but I don't know. I'm no longer in my 20s. I don't need to drink beyond what tasty is, you know? It's like, oh, I got a little bit of a buzz. That's plenty. I don't smoke anything. I don't really like smoke around me. Honestly, that's fair too. I guess I don't always like how cigars would make me smell too. If I had to get rid of alcohol, caffeine, or nicotine, alcohol will go first and caffeine will go last. Honestly, I feel like nicotine first, then alcohol, then caffeine for me. We really are 18 plus. We've become so mature. There is a brand of cigars that smell good, like the cherry vanilla ones. Are you talking about like Swisher Sweets or something? I know those are pretty heavily flavored. They grow up so fast. Watch, in 3 years we'll be talking about like 401ks and pensions. The sensible answer is to get rid of nicotine first for sure. Yeah. I mean, to each of us our own vices, you know? Just be careful. What about candy ones? I think those are different though. I don't think I've ever had a candy cigar. Or like a candy cigarette. Yeah. I guess there's not much need. I'm gonna check something real quick though. Yeah, I can't say that I've had the candy ones. Not gonna be... okay. I just like those chalk stick things and pretended they were cigars. Yeah. I actually personally think that flavored cigars taste much worse than pure ones. And that makes sense. Caffeine and Odyssey have the same effect on me both. Aww. You Rizzler, you. Um, yeah, we went in a strange direction with all this. That's a moon trance. Okay, I'm afraid I'm not familiar with moon trance. Yeah, caffeine and cheese. That's what wins me over. Oh, and earlier someone asked if tea counted as hydrating. That too is a diuretic. This always makes my heart happy. I think I would explode on contact. No, don't explode. Moon trans. We love that. We love that for the moon. I don't remember the name, but I know it wasn't that either. Yeah, no, I feel like if I'm looking for flavor, I'm not gonna go for like a smoke thing. I'm probably gonna go for like, I don't know, just like food, like a snack. I mean, I am enough of a snack, so you know. Oop, okay. Hey, chat. I was thinking about not being afraid of certain kinds of content and such. And I still want to run it by you. But it's something I've been thinking about. And it might be a fun little adventure for us to explore. I'm going to pause the music real quick so I can focus. Chat. How would you feel about... Master Thief, honey. Honey bear. Bruh. Bruh. Anyway, so you know how some VTubers will do stuff like what Vox does? They're not necessarily ASMR, but they are like scenarios. They're like role plays. I'm thinking one of these streams, it might be fun to do something like that, where like I read something to you. Step up. Hey now, we're still not that kind of 18 plus. Vox Akuma of Nijisanji Luxium. So Vox will occasionally do these streams that are ASMR, but they're also like roleplay scenarios. Where like he'll be the bartender at a bar and chat is someone who like just woke up. It may not even be a whole stream, it might just be like the first hour and then the last 2 is us hanging out or something. I don't know. I feel like it'd be a fun little, voice acting stuff. Yeah. I've thought also like I could lean into ASMR if I did like 2-direction microphones or something. But I don't know. What would you think about it? Would you like to hear my voice a little bit more deeply some of these days? Yeah? Okay, that's a little unfair of me to do. Waking up at the bar. Usually when you fall asleep at 1, you wake up at home. Usually, but I think the one that Vox did, he like explained the scenario a little bit more. Oh, Maury, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm wondering if that might be a fun thing to explore a little bit. I talked to your provider of the Nya song, and instrumentals are a remix of Jump Up Superstar from Mario Odyssey. Wait. So the instrumental for the Nya song was an instrumental remix of Jump Up Superstar? Wait, no. Hold on. It was a lo-fi song, wasn't it? Hi, Cottontail. Yeah, I love that you think so. It's good to have you here. Yeah, I thought that it was like a lo-fi remix, Susan. Okay, my heart just started beating very quickly all of a sudden. I'm sorry. Hi, Cottontail. Was in the music box version. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. I shall stop. I mean, you don't have to. Sober in the afternoon, what a concept. I am sober most afternoons. Like, in fact, I think 99% of my afternoons are sober. I don't drink a lot. I think that's the thing. Yeah, actually, yeah. Would you be comfy with a shout out, Cottontail? But yeah, I've been thinking about doing more voice stuff, rather coincidental timing. You walking across the street and Odyssey hits you with your economic car. She was going to the cheese store and it closes soon. No, it doesn't have to be like that. Was I ever into boy bands and stuff? No. So, okay, here's the thing. Back then, I didn't let myself like boy bands because I was actively denying myself femininity. I had to be like, that's for girls. Girl stuff is bad. I can't like that because that's for girls. Girl stuff is bad. So, it aged very poorly, and I'm finding that I go back and listen to boy band stuff, and I'm just like, oh, yes, please. All of that at once. Yes, very please. Thank you. Boy bands, I'm into real people like you. I mean, boy bands are real. Wait, what do you mean real people? Are boy bands not real people? What are you on about? Mr. Action, welcome back. It's great to have you here. I'm feeling I'd like JC from NSYNC has a second verse on It's Gonna Be Me. Boy bands are kind of bad, but not because girly, but because they do seem plastic. I mean, here's the thing. Boy bands were often manufactured. In fact, not any. How do I say? Boy bands and girl groups and a lot of stuff like that, even up to modern K-pop, that is very much a manufactured thing. That is that way for a reason. Like, it's had an influence on why we are VTubers, my friend. That is very much an active decision. Not to say that it's plastic so much as, like, that uniformity comes from something, right? And it's, again, I don't think it's a bad thing. That's just an aesthetic choice. That is a direction, you know? And I think it's valid. I think that's part of what makes it cool. You get neat things that come from that uniformity. Jonas Brothers and One Direction are the only boy bands that stand out. I don't know. When I let myself go back to to those boy bands and such and like listened to things like that, I liked what I heard. There's some good composition stuff in there. Like, there is solid musicianship in boy bands and boy groups and things like that. Let's see. Before I forget, One Direction are British, and that's cringe. Also, Harry Styles. I like Harry Styles. I like Harry Styles, though. Okay, I feel a little bit embarrassed to say that. Like, I really like In This World, It's Just Us. We know it's not the same as it was. It's a good song, okay? Or, if you're feeling down, I just wanna make you happier, baby. When I come around, I just wanna make you happier, baby. I like that song. It's so good. It's not even that I know much about Harry Styles. Just like song make brain go brrr, you know? I like it. I like Harry Styles music. I don't know much about Harry Styles as a person, but music good. I'm still a little shook up from a few seconds ago. Like, I still Avino, don't worry about it. I'm just surprised and very happy that that Cottontail visited, like, at all. That was really cool. All of them from One Direction have a really good voice. Yeah, honestly, like, people forget that singing that well, let alone that well live, that takes effort. I was caught a little off guard. Honestly, yeah, like, okay, this is gonna sound, okay, please understand that when I say this, I am not trying to flex. It's going to sound like I'm flexing. Please understand I'm meaning this unironically as, like, a genuine thing. After Ike's visit, like a week or two ago, I've been trying to train myself to not fangirl quite as hard right away. Just cause, like, a lot of these creators are people that I look up to, so to have them around, something like that happened earlier today too. There was a particular talent in the chat for the Cupid remix, it blew my mind. And I feel like I need to stop because one, it's probably irritating for those that are on the receiving end, and two, it's just like it's starting to. This is the part where it sounds like a flex. It's happening enough to where I need to just start rolling with it. Like I don't want to sound ungrateful. I'm most definitely grateful, but it's also like it's starting to happen enough to where it's like, okay, I need to keep my cool. I need to just let that happen. Also realized people fangirl. That is hard for me to accept. That idea is just like well, yeah. Thank you for the head pats. I'm die. Thank you forever. Yeah, I was shocked too. Like, just my brain can barely take it as it is. When we meet, you will see me shake in excitement. If it makes you feel better, I don't fangirl over you. Aww. Well, I can change that, baby. Girl, I was silent fangirling like crazy during the. Aw, dang, you're so sweet. What the heck? I don't know. Hello, Phil. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. I might have to start accepting my own accomplishments, damn it. I might have to accept that people might actually think I'm pretty pog. I'm not used to that. It's when you ask the person you fangirl over for a thing and they fangirl back and louder is a mood. Just, never! Just stop. I'm not ready for this. I think it's the fact that I just. This wasn't supposed to be the fluster stream, darn it! Stop! Okay, I'll come back up. Thank you for the headbutts. It's like the Bionicle movie. She went on a journey to find the PogChamp, but she was the PogChamp the whole time. We're gonna have to help, except she is amazing through exposure therapy. Everyone compliment this person. I will die. Just thank you. I would have forgotten the reverb. I'm kind of. Listen, I'm so glad that Cottontail stopped by. I'm glad that she's not currently here for this, because if she participated in that, I will die. I will die. But yeah, no, it's hard for me to wrap my head around. I will eventually get past it. I kind of have to, but at least I don't have it. Oh, Phil. Why, I never would have guessed, baby. All right. You ready, Phil? This one's for you, baby. Enjoy. All right. It has been about 3 hours. You know a StreamBot, you can set up a command where a mod can disable your reverb. I suppose I could, but where's the fun in that? I could stand to get into StreamerBot though, just from what you showed me of it. It looks really good. By the way, we are at the 3-hour mark. I do need to wind down for the weekend, but, oh, Borderline James, how could I say no? You ready, baby? And there we have it. It did go by so quickly. Honestly, weekend cheese and wine. Yeah. Yeah, actually this Sunday, my family's doing like a thing, and I haven't seen my family in a while. And I did see my dad earlier this week, but I didn't get to see like my mom or my siblings or my grandparents, and they'll all be in town. So on Sunday, I'm actually kind of excited to make my way over and spend some time with them. And the thing is, my car should survive the trip this time because we're not dealing with 90+ degree weather with a car that doesn't have AC. Enjoy your weekend. Hope the police don't take you back to a museum because that's where our... Oh, goodness. Well, chat, I hope that the police don't take you back or lock you up because they would simply need to remember that you're mine. Nice shoes, and I'm a lovely person. Oh, thank you. I do have pretty nice shoes, don't I? They're like white, gray? I don't know. I do like my shoes, though. Yes, miss. Aw. All right. For free? Don't get too used to it for free. Wow, I really did just jump into 18+ these days. But, yes, before we find a stream to raid, any questions, comments, remarks, redemptions? Let's see who's streaming on both of my things. We know at some point you will get a sorry mommy treatment. It's just a matter of time. That implies it hasn't already happened. Let's see. Numi streaming, Snuffy streaming, Mel, Tricky, Cinder, Alexandria. I see Minoa, Ratskare, Lisa, Shinon, Bosch, Diesel. Hey. Hello, is it Kilfie? Cause hey, I was thinking about changing into being a man. What do you think? That's a fair question, Kilfie. If you're having those kinds of feelings, then it's worth asking yourself, like, what would that do for you that makes you feel better about life? Like, do you feel like you should be? Do you think that you would enjoy it? What are some ways that you could explore that? That allow you to test it out for yourself. I think that'd be a great thing to explore. If that's something that you've been having feelings about, then go for it. Yeah, I just wanted to address that real quick. And also, good to see you. I hope you're having a very good day today. Can I ask if you... Am I what? I imagine you're asking in good faith. Are you asking if... What are you asking if I am? Are you asking if I'm a man? I am not. I am a woman. New dude in the dude club. Yeah, just join the boys. See how it feels on you, you know? I am Grill. What do I look like? What do I sound like? I don't know, it's a weird question to ask of like a VTuber too, in particular. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I am Girl. Yeah. I do hope that you can explore that and find a way to be comfortable, Kilfie. Last time I checked, most guys just wouldn't have those out like that. Yeah. She's a girl because I want her to roast me. Oh, honey, that's cute. I don't have a battle of wits with unarmed individuals, you know? If she is Grill, I want to cover her in foil and grill veggies. Huh. That is not a take I would have expected. Alrighty, Oof, roasted. Alright, you know what? There are a few folks that I'm thinking of raiding. There are some that I haven't raided yet. We could raid the mama of one of my VTuber friends. Numi's also still doing her subathon. Good morning, J-Raptor. We are just on the tail end of stream. We're actually picking who to raid right now, but I hope you're having a fantastic afternoon. I appreciate that gesture, Master Thief. I'm gonna stick with someone that I can vouch for and know about. Odyssey is sweet, so anything cooked on would be delicious. Nah, you're pretty sweet yourself, you know that? Shinon. We have raided Shinon recently. Had a nice sleep in and now eating warm leftovers and hanging out with a good friend. Oh, yay. That sounds like a very pleasant morning. Yeah. Completely understand you just say the word. Let's see. Glad I was up in time to catch up with you. Aw, yay. I love you good too. What am I about to do? Let me refresh that. You know, I didn't check on YouTube. Gabriel Sunky, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I hope you're doing very well today. You are just overall amazing. Please keep being yourself. It makes me happy to see where you are. Phil, thank you. That is so sweet. Oh my god, my heart. Stop. What? How is everyone so sweet today? What the heck? Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and raid. Oh, the list changed. Did I just catch the tail end? You just caught the tail end. I'm so sorry. A lot of people are catching the tail end. Actually, you know what? Chat. There is someone that we could raid at 6, but I don't know if I have the stamina to go for another hour. Who do we want to raid? That's the thing. That's kind of the problem with having so many good streamers to watch. Like, everyone is such a good idea. Let's raid Minawa. So Mina is a really cool artist and is working on the human design of my friend Aloe. If you're not familiar with Aloe, she is a Katato VTuber and an amazing streamer and a much beloved friend of mine for very, very many years. Thanks to you, all my recommendations are VTubers and music creators. You're welcome, darling. A Katato, like a cat potato. She is very, very round cat. I know my video is very well delayed, but this is the last Odyssey stream before my great... Wait! Sky, when does that happen? When does that happen? Is that over the weekend? Listen, listen, listen. Will you be... Like, is your birthday Saturday, Sunday? I want to get it done before the day, not after. You know what? I'll say it now. I'll sing it now because I usually forget. Tomorrow. Chat. You've got to sing it with me. I'm glad that we didn't raid out yet because now we get to do this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sky must be limited. Happy birthday to you. Mwah! Happy birthday! I hope that the day of is a much delightful celebration that reminds you that you are much loved and appreciated. Yeah. I go double hat. Hello, it is great to see you. I hope you're doing well today. And on that note, I think it is time for us to raid. Friends, thank you so much for coming. I will see you on Monday next week. Until then, I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, signing off. Mwah! Thank you so much for coming. Here we go. All right, let's get that raid going. Raid. Oh, wait, we need the raid message. Yes, thank you so much, Pixie. This is our raid message. If you do not have that emote, then no worries, any heart will do instead of the Audi love. But if you do have that emote, then that or the Audi heart would work best. Let's go ahead and get that raid going. I think I have that right. All right. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. See you on Monday. Utsukare desu. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.